reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. He'd been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchdown. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Back to throw again. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Ducks. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. After a solid game.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll give it to the back. Only a short gain in that one. Defense able to pen him in.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a...
Breaks into the clear. And here he goes. Inside the touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. If you play quarterback, you've been appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely.
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Moore. Caught over the middle, it's Moore. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First and 10 now for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Moore. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
No, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. That brings up a third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. They bring him down at this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He could go. Has the tremendous toughness here. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
The back's got it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That's Cronk. It's Williams. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator
makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew
he's in the clear. Riley splits out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to scramble. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Going for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Delivers the touchdown, but gets hammered. You talk about toughness at the quarterback position. That was it.
How about the defender who hit the quarterback? How frustrated this guy's got to be. If he's there just a split second earlier, he could have come up with a sack that would have prevented that touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Makes it in the clear.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the outright. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. He got to come to the line in a hurry up.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
On the ground, it's big. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Dropping back. It's Moore. Grab with the receiver. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Makes the grab, a chance to score. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Oregon. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Shotgun and inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Some hard work. And here he goes. He's in the clear. At the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job. Running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Benson. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Let's take a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Ducks. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the PAT is good. PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Using his legs, it's Swandle. Takes it to the clear. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How about the offensive line? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. To the 45. Here he goes. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense really clicking.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. To the air. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. This time it's complete. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. He's found some room at the 45. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
On the run, it's Randall. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Bringing pressure. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly. this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He's not going to squander this chance.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw over the middle. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Side complete. Tackle made after a solid game will spot the ball for 31.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Tailback with another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Moves out of the pocket. And they went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, you go with dime coverage. Good call by this defense, but it shows you the versatility as well. This quarterback takes off to scramble, and they do a good job of getting out of coverage and keeping him short of that first down mark.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they jump back in front.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Benson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. That will pick up the 1st down. A spot at the 38. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Taking a deep shot here to the right. At the 30, still running. Breaks clear over the right side. And they chase him down. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions, and the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this last game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
That's caught. It's Haynes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Pass caught, second down now. And he drops back in the gun. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Looking for a deep completion. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
The offense doesn't come up with a completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets hauled in here over the middle. He has first down yardage at the 46.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Tigers are going to keep this drive rolling. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the two-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To throw, it's Moore. Grab down the middle, it's Moore. Solid gain there, moves the ball up to the 32.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
First down, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Moore.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Has his caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And he shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
6th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Nice grab. It's Williams. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He got it. The field goal's good.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Bringing it out, it's Benson. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The shotgun running play call. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The pass rush closing in. He's hit just before the throw. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Grab down the middle. It's Benson.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Powering, and it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. They're looking to do differently to stop this guy.
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up tempo against them.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Bad near the sticks. It's Stewart. Scooped up in the defense. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Makes it in the clear. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Took contact on the throw. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top now here in the fourth. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Play of the drive now at 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback making some changes at the line. And this pass is caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad. And they nearly got another big one there.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly.
He's got it with room to run.
They bring him down with a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
The Ducks churn out another first down. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Whittington.
They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense getting closer to a game-time touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Grinding away with a running game. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
With the catch, it's Lando. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. Clemson getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback just takes a knee.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now in 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. First down here for this offense.